You never, like, when you gotta, like, prepare for something and you notice just how much stuff you have open on your computer, and it just makes you wonder, what the hell am I doing with my life?
Yeah.
And on that note, let's start this episode of Everything But Music. Welcome, folks. I'm the Crazy Even. This is Cam. We're here for the 9th episode, and if you've read the title, you can probably tell what's going to be going on today. We're doing another fanfic reading!
Back on our bullshit edition.
Yeah! So if our last fanfic reading, which honestly is my personal favorite episode, and our longest one as well, we read a story called Element of History, a beautiful tale of
the same thing happening over and over and over again.
Yes, and there was a Hitler at some point.
There was a Hitler, there was a Stalin.
There was a Mussolini.
There was a Jesus. I remember Jesus because there was the whole Hitler explained things to Jesus line that really stood out to me.
Oh, man. So today we're doing kind of the same thing. So the story we're reading today, it's a Sonic fanfiction.
Best kind.
Yeah, because we have to at some point. We also have to get start getting some credit with the Sonic fan base, because we need to get a bit more of that, and that's just ripe for picking. So Sonic fanfic. It's called I love this, Cuckles.
It is indeed called Cuckles.
Yeah. My name is Knuckles. I don't cuckle.
Unlike Sonic, I'm not a fucking SJW, am I right?
I forgot the lyric there for a second, because, like, I'm not...
A Sonic Justice Warrior.
Yeah, like, and I don't know why I'm saying this now, but, like, I like Sonic. I'm involved in, like, a lot of Sonic fans and stuff, and fan bases, and everything. I'm not like the biggest fan, but I play the games. Sometimes I enjoy them, sometimes I hate them. What about you?
I've 100% completed Sonic 06. And nothing else.
Which version, out of curiosity?
PS3.
Oh dear.
Are there not bad versions?
I mean the 360 version is slightly better. I think that,
okay.
Yeah, I think that could get like up to 60 FPS. I could be wrong though. Could be wrong.
Yeah, it's broken as hell. It took me a long time. I still don't know how the game works. I don't know the controls, but I beat it.
Yeah, and here's a plug here. If you ever need the perfect playthrough of Sonic 06, go watch the last FTCR Find the Computer Room playthrough of that game. It's just the most beautiful thing that this Earth has ever brought to us. It's so beautiful that I don't think any mere mortal can handle it.
That sounds beautiful.
Yeah, but enough about that. Let's get to this fanfiction. So I found this, once again, on yeoldfanfiction.text on Twitter. However, I didn't ask them for it. All I did was just find a tweet and go like, hey, that looks pretty funny. I wonder where that came from. And here we are.
Oh, and we are here indeed.
Yes, this is significantly shorter than Element of History. That was like 8,000 words and took us
God.
almost 2 hours. This is about 3,000 words. But and just in case we don't go over an hour today, because that's kind of like our minimum for episode time, we do have like a backup story by the same author as well. But we've got our list of characters at the ready. I'll be playing pretty much all the female ones and other characters not important too. Cameron will be narrating and playing the male hedgehogs and echidnas. Echidnas. And you ready to go, Cam? Ready to start the misery?
Oh, I am.
Okay.
By the way, I feel like really quickly before we start, we should show like the picture that accompanies this. Like show that on the screen for a second, because that really is not giving me a good idea of the experience we're about to have.
I wonder if he stole that from DeviantArt and didn't give the artist credit.
I'm gonna imagine he did.
Well, anyway, I forgot how I was going to say this. Link is in the description to this story if you want to read along, although it's just as funny out of context. And I read a bit of it, and it does look, it looks like something. But, yeah.
There is no context.
No context for anything. So, let's get going. Mr. Narrator, take us away.
Yes. Knuckles lay on the dirt floor, strumming his guitar. I can't believe I lost the Chaos Emerald. Where'd it go? I can't feel my emerald. I need technology. Knuckles the millennial. Good lord. Knuckles swiped right on his Hawaii P9 5.2 inches, 64 gigabyte ROM, 4 gigabyte RAM, dual SIM, Kirin 955 octa core dual 12 megapixel camera, 4G LTE smartphone, parentheses haze gold. International version, no warranty. To unlock it and open the application store.
Gotta get that product placement in that fanfic. Get that money.
Oh my god, that is a full line, like on the screen.
Hold on. I just want to make sure this. Why can't I copy the text?
Is that a real thing? Because plagiarism.
I'm trying to find out. I'm looking it up on the internet because it's not letting me copy the text. Okay, so yeah, this is a real company. Yeah, it's an actual smartphone. Holy shit.
That's great.
It's an Android one.
Gross.
Yeah. Well, I have an Android phone, so
gross.
Whatever. Oh god, $482. No, thank you. No, thank you.
Wow, Knuckles got money. Shit.
Man, he really is a millennial. Anyway.
Well, maybe that's why he sold the fucking emerald to buy the smartphone, and then he forgot. Okay. Okay, Google, Emerald Finder. After scrolling through pages and pages of marijuana dealer review apps, he gave up.
You know, those ones?
That are all under Emerald Finder. I can't settle for a simple knockoff. I've got to get the real thing from Rouge.
She's sexy and smooth.
She, in Sonic 06, has boob bombs. That was my favorite quality of that game.
And also terrible voice acting. That was my favorite quality of the game.
Knuckles dialed the 10 digits, parentheses, area code. Thank God. And held the phone to his ear with his nasty gloved hand. We're going to get into why it's nasty? Why is it nasty? Is it like the Hamburger Helper gloved hand? That's kind of scary.
Maybe he was thinking about Rouge way before this story started. In more ways than one.
He waited as the phone rang. He became a little worried after he heard the beep, but he figured it was just his face pressing against the 7 button, so he paid no mind. Specifically the 7 button. He's had experience with this.
You've reached the number of Rouge the Bat.
Rouge's voice greeted Knuckles specifically. That's not specific at all. Grovy, I need to talk to you right now, Knuckle said. Just the one,
yeah.
Just the one Knuckle said Grovy. Is that part of Knuckles' usual vocabulary? I'm not that familiar with the Sonic canon, but Knuckles doesn't strike me as a character who would just exclaim groovy now and then.
I don't know, maybe this is Boom Knuckles.
Ooh.
Who knows? Anyway, I'm not available at the moment.
The voicemail continued. But it's an emergency, said Knuckles angrily into the phone. He became sweaty.
What did I tell you? But if you want to reach me...
Yeah?
Leave a message after the tone.
Got it. I'm talking to a voicemail.
And I'll get back to you as soon as I can.
Get to you as soon as I can? I'm on my way. Yeah, this is definitely Boom Knuckles. Like, oh my god.
Thanks.
No, thank you, Knuckles grinned, pointing at nobody in particular. He looked up her address on the dark net. Why would you need to go on the dark net?
The dark net?
He just did it, yeah, the dark net. Not the... You know, he turned on night mode on Twitter and then looked up her address.
Oh, God.
And began gliding down the street to her apartment. Wait. If it's within walking distance, why didn't you know her address? He's just dumb. He latched onto the side of her building and climbed very loudly to her window. Meanwhile, on the other side of the window, Rouge was debating whether to begin baiting. That's some top-notch wordplay. That's some Big Sean shit right there.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure what kind of baiting they're talking about.
I mean, I do.
Yeah, I hope you do. Anyway.
I'm 13.
He's gonna be home in a few minutes.
She pondered.
I should probably flex my voice acting skills. On one hand, if I wait for him, I know exactly what he's gonna do. He's gonna try to woo me over with the same bag of roses he's used for 2 months. And if I give in, it'll be the same old needle in a haystack feeling.
What feeling is that? Oh man, so sick of...
I'm so sick of those echidnas with the 4 dicks.
Oh, okay. Like, like I guess it's like she's saying his wiener is like a needle because it's small.
Yeah,
and
four more like 4 needles in a haystack. Am I right?
Hey, she's like a haystack.
He'll finish in 10 seconds, and I'll still be as dry as a coconut in October.
You know, the coconut dry season.
On the other hand, I have this. But if he walks in before I'm done, he'll get really upset and think he's not pleasuring me enough, which is true. But I don't want to deal with another one of his hissy fits. Can't keep buying him Dunkin' Donuts.
Dunkin' Donuts gift card. Is she gonna pleasure herself with the Dunkin' Donuts gift card?
Wait,
getting at.
She keeps buying him the gift card, so maybe he's the one pleasuring himself, or maybe he's getting the donuts to pleasure himself. Ooh, because those donut holes, they're really good. I'd recommend them. Dunkin' Donuts, 5 out of 5. Would not buy again.
Yeah, that's definitely a glazed donut.
It's the special kind of glazed donut.
It was like that when I got it, for sure.
I can't keep buying him Dunkin' Donuts gift cards to make him feel better about himself. He needs to grow up. You know what? I will use this dildo. If he sees me, that's him problem.
And he can go to fucking Krispy Kreme for all I care. That's him problem.
Fucking Tim Hortons.
Okay, so I'm sorry if the specific language used is a little too sexy here. Rouge touched the tip of the penis-shaped emerald shard.
What?
Oh, secrets revealed. To her labia majora and labia minora. Ooh. Nothing like specific scientific names. She hit the play button on her iPad to set the mood with some of Kenny G's greatest ska hits 2001.
Hold on. I need to make sure that's a real thing.
Does Kenny G have hits? Plural?
I mean, I kind of like that Songbird song. No, it's not real. Whatever.
Aw.
I'm very disappointed he didn't branch into ska.
That would have been a new adventure.
A Sonic adventure.
Right as the first G sharp blasted out of the saxophone, Knuckles beat on the window at 346 beats per minute.
He then broke the window and cut his hand 346 ways.
Yeah, that's a lot of beats.
Ugh. That was Rouge.
Yeah, that was Rouge. Rouge jumped, causing the emerald shard to be sucked up by her vag like a Clydesdale sucking on a big old chunk of salt. That is how that's written. Can I just read that again? Causing the emerald shard to be sucked up by her vag like a Clydesdale sucking on a big old chunk of salt. That's just how it is. Okay. She could vaguely make out a figure behind the drapes, and the bowling ball-sized hands indicated that it was Knuckles. Is that roughly the size of his hands?
I guess so. Or maybe his hands are bowling balls, and we just haven't noticed.
That's true. I don't think I've ever seen him without gloves, nor do I want to.
What do you want, you 5-pointed commie?
Commie's a commie now because he's red. Get it? Rouge shouted. Knuckles voiced his request for the radar but he was muffled beyond comprehension by the soundproof glass.
So it's still intact. Okay.
Was there a radar or something? Anyway, I don't know what the radar is about, but
I think it's like to find the emeralds, because that's how it was in like the adventure games. Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Because yeah.
You
should just read the 10-year-old walkthrough. Rouge turned around, rushing to her dresser.
Don't come in yet. I need to put on some clothes.
Knuckles screamed at the top of his lungs. What? Did you say, here I have the emerald radar for you, Knuckles? He was so ready, and time was so of the essence. Before he knew it, Knuckles put his foot is capitalized for some reason, through the glass as Rouge had strung her thong halfway up her ass. He tumbled to the floor and said, here I am, where is it? There's no punctuation there.
Knuckles!
Rouge reacted appropriately. Well, at least the author deems that an appropriate reaction. I'm glad that he's siding with Rouge on this one.
I told you to wait outside.
She fumbled around, looking for her bra. Ooh! 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 Is it here? Knuckles giggled, throwing each drawer in the room onto the floor, one by one, without looking in them. I mean, I feel like, how'd he do it then? Is it just no look? He just grabbed them without looking at them? That's interesting.
Oh god, this next sentence, I just read it.
Rouge quickly threw on one of Shadow's old sweatshirts that said, "Let's dub to fuck step." Is that a t-shirt that exists? Can I buy one of those? Because I'll immediately buy a shirt that says, let's dub to fuck step.
I'd buy 5.
Especially if it was owned by Shadow the Hedgehog.
Wait. This is one of Shadow's sweatshirts?
Yeah.
Oh, dear.
Doesn't that make sense?
Man, Rouge is just a fucking whore, isn't she?
Wow.
Is what in where? What the hell are you talking about?
Emerald radar shattered. No! That's what our good friend Knuckles said at this point in the story. Whoa, is that a sick fourth wall break?
That makes it seem like that was just a thought in his head. Like, yeah, I'll just put that in there. Just fuck it.
Okay, that's what you put in the outline. Yeah. Like the very rough outline. That's what he says at this point in the story. Rouge untensed her body.
Oh, that old thing? I haven't used that since the accident. It's right here.
No, I think it's a little more like, I haven't used that since the accident.
Yeah, just like if this was a TV show, she would look straight at the camera after she would say that. Or should I say a porno or something?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I haven't used that since the accident.
I haven't shoved that up my ass in a long time.
I may have shoved it up my vag, but we'll find out eventually.
Yeah. Wonder where the emerald could be.
Here we go.
Oh, you forgot to say it's right here.
Okay, I did say it's right here, but if you want me to say it, it's right here.
Okay then.
Thank you.
That fucking bitch clacked her heels 3 times and spun around. She took off her shoe. She called 911. She scoured the glands. She impromptu fired her employees. She slammed the door. And she landed the job. Here it is in the nightstand. What the fuck was any of that? I'm sorry I read your line, but I just needed to get to the end of that. What was any of that?
What?
Is that a reference to something?
I don't know.
She scoured the glands.
All right, since you already read my line, you continue.
Jeez. Knuckles bowed. Fuck. Knuckles bowed inappropriately. Okay, what does this author have against Knuckles? I was bowing inappropriate in this situation, more so than that entire escapade that Rouge just went on. Thanks, Roog, Knuckles said, patting her on the back like a good old friend should. Let's boot this baby up and see what this baby can do.
That is the attitude,
said Rouge the Bat, who was afraid of contractions, apparently. That is the attitude. Knuckles turned the crank for a solid 15 minutes. How big is this thing? It had one of those dynamo batteries that took about 6 times longer to charge than it could actually put out in power. That should give me enough time to maybe get a little bit closer to the one shard if I'm lucky, Knuckles said. Rouge was growing increasingly uncomfortable with the presence of the jolly green giant in her birth canal. Yeah, that's your call. That's your call. Don't you put that evil on me.
Maybe you should activate it right now.
Now. She suggested, grimacing in pain only she understood. I don't think she's the only. I think several people have experienced that.
Well, I mean, maybe there's someone out there in the world who also has an emerald shoved up the birth canal.
Well, I mean, an object up in the birth canal is something that many people have experienced.
Well, an emerald is incredibly sharp as well.
As are babies with elbows. Little babies will fucking kick and punch and all that jazz.
All right.
Yeah.
I was thinking just shove a baby's arm and up the birth canal.
No, I meant it coming out of the birth canal as birth occurs.
I was gonna say you're putting images in my head that I did not want in there, but this story has already put in plenty of images in my head that I didn't want in there.
Okay, let's see. Knuckles. Oh. Knuckles. A red man.
Yes.
Red is correct, man, not so much. Flipped the switch and pulled the switch, just to be safe, thus setting off a chemical reaction, and a single deafening tone emanated from the radar. Holy smokes, said he. Ooh, that's very fancy. Ooh. There's a lost piece of Master Emerald in here. He slowly looked up from the machine and began scuttling around the room to find the prize. Rouge! Knuckles exclaimed when he saw the red exclamation point pop up on the screen right over her bat-gina. Right over her bat-gina. Bat-gina.
I mean, yeah.
Knuckles clenched his right fist, and then he clenched his left fist, in that order. Excuse me! That's how it's written.
Mm-hmm.
It's written like that. I would like to inform you of this.
Yes, I'd like to inform you of this fist that's going up your veg, your bat-gina.
Rouge was desperately trying to aim the tip of the shard so that her cervix would remain intact.
Oh,
that's
God.
Good.
That does seem incredibly uncomfortable. Jesus.
Remaining intact is good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It seems I am detecting, period. Yeah, I think that's me.
Yeah, okay, all right.
Because and that's not even it's going to be more, just that's the sentence. It seems I am detecting.
Okay.
He didn't even need to say.
Yes.
They both knew.
Yes.
Knuckles gave her a reassuring pat on the head. This will be over in some time at some point. Maybe 6 or 7 days, weeks.
But no, it's shoved up her vag, not her ass, so it could be stuck in there forever, for all we know.
Do you have any condoms I could put over my gloves? Gonna need to be bowling ball sized condoms. I left mine back at my house. I'll give them right back. I don't want to get my gloves grubby from your girl grease.
Oh, what? They haven't been on there before.
But he can't take off his gloves.
Yeah, why doesn't he just take off his fucking gloves?
Why doesn't he just wear other gloves on top of the gloves and not condoms that are tiny and don't work?
Yeah, those things are even sharper than the emerald that's stuck up her back-gina now. Anyway, yeah. I have more condoms than I know what to do with.
Rouge laughed, dumping out her wallet, which was filled with only condoms.
Maybe that's like currency in this world.
Yeah, she pays people in condoms. Way to go, Knuckles, said Knuckles.
Oh, so he's a narcissist as well. Okay.
Yeah, he talks to himself. Rouge helped him put on the protection like any good friend would, could, and should. This is like a safe sex course now. Oh, Shadow dragged his sack of groceries up the stairs. This had been such a stupid day. He unplugged his headphones from his Zune. What does that even... I don't even know what that means. Which was deep in the annals of his My Chemical Romance Pandora playlist.
Good choice.
He sighed dramatically. Stop laughing even. I need to read this sentence. It's very serious. At least I can go cruising for the puss, Shadow said out loud to himself. I would figure Shadow is more of a bi guy because he's truly ambivalent to male and female. Good lord, he's going cruising for the puss. He left the groceries lying on the stairs and zoomed up the railing on his rocket shoes. When he stepped at the door, what happened was this. God fucking what the fuck is the right key? He hollered while hitting every key he had on the doorknob. Giving up, he took out his tech deck and picked the lock with it.
Tech deck?
His tech deck?
What year was this written in?
I have no idea.
2016, okay. God.
Entering his apartment just in time to see Knuckles plunging both fists into Rouge's gas snatch. I don't think that's what that is.
Hold on. Gas snatch? Is that a term that people use? Let me check that out.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to be on Urban Dictionary. I don't think gas.
No, oh my god. All right, so snatch gas is on Urban Dictionary.
That seems like it would be like a.
But it's a. I'm not gonna read out the definition. You look it up your goddamn self.
Well, I can imagine what that means.
Yeah.
Because snatch is vagina.
Yes. Yes.
And then figure it out from there.
Yes.
But yeah, I don't think if you switch them, then it makes sense.
Yes.
It doesn't. That's not applicable. Like you can't be like, oh, so there's an asshole, so there's got to be a whole ass.
Beautiful.
Okay. Oh my god. Shadow did a double take. He hadn't noticed yet. So why did he do a double take? These are the questions. Wait, I'm not cool enough yet. I want Rouge to lactate upon witnessing how cool I am. I can't go in looking like... He looked down at his nudity. This. He went back down the stairs. And went back up the stairs, now with sunglasses and a leather briefcase. And a leather briefcase full of more sunglasses.
As you do.
Now that's what I call Ready to See My Girlfriend, Volume 34, featuring such classic hits as 24 Karat Magic by Bruno Mars.
I don't think that song came out when this story was written, but
probably.
Okay.
That's what I call music, but that's what I call Ready to See My Girlfriend. I don't want to say this. He looked at himself in the mirror. Looking good, cunt slayer. I don't like it. That's a bad Shadow. Just moving on from that. Cunt slayer. Ugh. Shadow knocked 3 times on the door he had already opened. Well, I mean, that was considerate at least. Rouge, I'm home, and I'm hard. He could hear the familiar echo of his winged roommate, ? I mean, they just are. Saying,
hold on, Shadow. Just give me 1 minute here.
Well, that was the familiar echo. How many times does she say that?
I'll edit that in with like an echo.
Yeah, no, just why is that a familiar? Oh man, there she is again, needing the 1 minute. Shadow chuckled to himself, unlike Sonic would do. You don't need to get ready for me. I think you're amazing just the way you are. Shadow the Hedgehog's a real big proponent of body positivity here, so you know. I'm truly ambivalent to waist size, girl. But Rouge didn't have the pleasure of hearing Shadow's Bruno Mars cover!
Oh! Wow, you called it. Holy shit.
I did! I didn't even see that.
Yeah.
That was... I like to imagine that's actually... You're amazing, just the way you are.
I'm pretty sure there's like a Shadow cover of that.
There's gotta be a Shadow cover of some song.
Somewhere like maybe on the Darknet. On
the Darknet? Yeah, let's look on the Darknet. That's what, just anything that Shadow Googles, even like normally, that becomes the Darknet. She was way too focused on squeezing out the rock that she was beginning to feel maternal towards. I've put so much effort into squeezing this emerald out of my, vagina that now I am its mommy. That is how it works. This is how woman works.
I'm giving birth to a rock.
Knuckles looked up. All right, all I need you to do is push. Rouge was frantic.
I don't think I can do this.
You've got to. For you. For me. For the emerald. For Sonic.
For Sonic!
Why? Rouge nodded, tears in her eyes.
It's not even that big.
It's so big.
If it went up there so easily, how is it so difficult to push it back out?
Because it's it got bigger.
Love. Oh, so that's how the mineralogy of the pieces of the Master Emerald work. If you put it in a moist environment, it expands.
Yeah, it sucks up the stuff.
Wonderful.
All Shadow could see from his point of view... Wait.
Yeah.
First Shadow sped into the bedroom. Who said what about that damn fake head... No, I'm sorry. Who said what about that damn fake hedgehog? All Shadow could see from his point of view was Rouge's legs spread wide and Knuckles. He fell to his knees. No. Tears formed instantaneously in his eyes, and he turned his head to the side, not wanting this. Do not want! Was I not good enough? What does he have that I don't? 4 more penis heads? Quality over quantity, man. Man.
Quality over quantity.
Yo, I got, who cares? I got 4 penises with 1 head.
I only last 10 seconds, but...
it's all good. Who cares?
Yeah. What?
Rouge responded. Well, I guess I had to find out sometime, somehow, Shadow lamented, flicking his bangs off of his eyes.
Bang. Oh. Okay. Sure.
Knuckles saw the shape of a hedgehog. Sonic, you're here. Quick, come over here. We need your help. There's blood everywhere.
I can't see anymore.
Rouge informed. I do feel very informed by that. Thank you for sharing. Knuckles turned around 125 degrees, which is slightly more degrees than he wanted to turn, so he adjusted himself and turned roughly 120 degrees total. He wanted to be very specific, with not saying a word. Oh.
What the fuck?
Why 125 degrees?
Oh man, the Skype thing just it messed up for a second, and then it repeated you saying 125, so you're like 100.
Oh boy.
Oh man, it sounded good. It's not going to be in the recording, but yeah.
That's unfortunate.
But anyway, yeah.
Oh, Knuckles grunted, so it was more like a, oh. Realizing he had made the mistake, "Never mind. Nobody even knows my name," Shadow decreed, staring down at his foot. Like, I don't know, like, why its foot is capitalized. "I guess I really," he choked back tears, "am a nobody." As he heeled down the railing, he uttered the mantra, "This is who I am."
And then fell flat on his face because he heeled down the railing. And you don't get good traction there.
All of that healing made him feeling bad.
Inside.
He fell and hurt himself. Rouge finally delivered the emerald shard in full.
"Oh, it's a beautiful boy."
"He's a baby boy." "I found him," Knuckles said, punching twice and twirling once. Having destroyed that relationship, Knuckles phoned his Uber driver. "I need you to pick me up." Later, he got out of the car. Who? What?
I guess this is Sonic now.
Okay. So yeah, now we have Sonic. That like I don't know. Sonic needed to get clean, both of his mild booze benders and just in general. He was covered head to toe in mud and debris. I like debris. "This is no good." Sonic put down the pocket mirror, which he always kept with him for admiring himself, on the bar and asked the bartender for another pint of Jack. Alcohols.
Sonic?
The beer man poured. He poured Sonic.
Hold on, let me have a deeper voice. Sonic, you've consumed more alcohol in the past hour than I have in the past hour. This is worrying because I can't stop peeing and my right leg.
My leg is broken. And my right leg is broken.
That's because I probably slipped on the urine in the process, but it's no big deal.
Broke my leg. It's fine. I'm pulling through. I don't have any vacation days left. Sonic put down his credit card in response. "I'm a hedgehog. I'm not paying you to talk." I don't know what relevant this says.
You need to have like a bit of a slur to the voice since like he's clearly pissed.
It should be like, "Hey buddy, I'm a hedgehog. I'm not paying you to talk."
You haven't paid me at all.
Oh wait, that's right. He's. I guess he is drunk. All right, I was trying to do a drunk Sonic. Sonic put down another credit card.
"We only take cash here."
Sonic put down his student ID.
"This expired 6 years ago and isn't money."
And isn't money. When the credit cards are money. Sonic put his foot down.
"Sonic, I can't legally give you more alcohol than this. I seriously think you have a problem. Here."
He reached under the counter and pulled out a business card.
"Look at this business card. It's a spa. It's a resort. It will help."
Will help. Sonic was not impressed.
They give happy endings.
Sonic was impressed.
"Wow, I can't wait to have a happy ending."
"But hold on. I can't just cheat on my girlfriend Amy the Hedgehog like this. I just love how much money she's dumping into my college loans." Oh?
Damn, man. 4 years of majoring in speedology, and this is where it gets you.
Wow, awful. Beer man stroked his beard, man.
It's not cheating if it's not cheating.
This was all the evidence Sonic needed that this was a good decision. Sonic stumbled out of the bar and went into the spa next door. This was not the same spa. This spa had rats and hookers. I mean, that means it's just a real spa. Sonic knocked on the door. The door was open. Why did Sonic knock on the door then? Sonic knocked on the door again, apparently. Sonic's the name, and that's it.
I'll play the receptionist. I didn't have that in the notes, but I'll do it anyway.
All right, do it. The receptionist filed her nails clean off, just in the time that he was standing at the doorway.
"Hello, what are you here for? How much Hello, what are you here for? How much do you need? How long do you need? And when do you want it? And how may I help you get it?
Oh my god.
There's 6 questions in that sentence there. No periods. Thank you.
Isn't it obvious? Sonic sneered. No, it's not. It's not even obvious what the question was. I'm Sonic the Hedgehog.
Let me check what we have open and out 3:30 slow. I think it's supposed to be hour, but it says out.
An out 3:30 slot.
In-out 3:30 slot. Oh man, we're going to In-Out Burger after this? I could go for that.
Ooh. She scratched her pelvis and flipped through the clipboards.
Let's see here. We've got barely legal yoga with Fat Helga the Destroyer. There's one-on-one ass pinball with Olga the Orca. And finally, public bathing is open 24/7 and is our most popular resort because we give out free samples. Free
samples of what?
The public bathing water.
Ooh. Okay. Sonic's got the same thought. Of what? Sonic sped.
Our employees.
Sonic was in the bath as quick as the lion's roar, whatever lion that was. When his sense of vision finally caught up to him, he looked around at several very bored-looking employees consisting of 2 hedgehog women and 15 big, beefy bison bros. They all had moist t-shirts with the company's logo of an unaltered still image of a colonoscopy in progress. I wish I could make this shit up.
What the fuck is going on?
The company's logo of an unaltered still image of a colonoscopy in progress. How is that a logo? Sonic nudged one of the burly buffalo. "What do I do?" he said. The animal reached out and put his hand on Sonic's shoulder. "You see that guy flailing around in the water?" he whispered. I guess this is me.
Okay, go ahead, yeah.
Pointing at the hot tub in the center of the room. That guy has some sort of device, and we're not really sure if it's a bomb or not. We don't know what to do. Some of the other bison and one hedgehog woman nodded solemnly in agreement. This was indeed the situation.
Indeed.
The other hedgehog walked up to Sonic, fully naked, in an Egyptian accent thicker than she was.
Ooh, she thick.
That accent is thick. She cooed to our dear hero. I am
the other hedgehog. I'm the girl.
Yeah,
Man, I don't know if I want to attempt an Egyptian accent without sounding incredibly racist, but let's do it anyway.
Yeah, just do something.
Okay. I've seen you in movies, in radio, in my dreams.
How have I seen you in the radio?
You were in my radio last week. God damn it, what are you doing in there?
I have a projection radio. It shows the sound waves, and they were in the shape of Sonic the Hedgehog.
And he broke the sound barrier, so as such my radio broke, and now I need to get a new one. You owe me $50.
I won't be seeing you for some time.
Anyway, I know what you can do, both your tongue and otherwise. I know your strength, and I fully trust that you can do this. If you can pull it off, my body is yours.
She turned around and rubbed her ass on his leg. Just his leg. Sonic pushed her aside. "Fuck you! I have a girlfriend and a plan." Sonic did some quick squats and aimed a homing attack at what he thought was a bomb. "I have rings. I'll be fine. No one else will be, but I'll be fine." He jumped. Instead of finding himself narrowly avoiding an explosion, he found, instead, his face buried in the chest fur of what used to be his best friend. "Cruckles! Where have you been, man? I've been smoking so much. I'm Sonic the Hedgehog. I missed you."
I thought he was drunk.
I thought he was, but now he's smoking and also he's really excited.
Oh.
Cruckles.
Cruckles.
Knuckles looked up in amazement. "Are you the Chaos Emerald?" Rouge's detecting machine was blaring an alarm sound and flashing the word damage on the screen. It was not IP67 certified to protect against dust and light splashes. Light splashes.
Oh no.
Knuckles was frantic. Sonic, you don't understand. I need this emerald. Now, I must protect the emeralds. I do it for my face. For my face.
I swear to God, this guy's doing it on purpose.
He probably is. I feel like some of it is really specific.
Oh my God.
Sonic looked incredulous. Is this some kind of prank? You're not very fucky, Nucky. Oh, Nunnels. You're not very fucky, Nunnels, is what it actually says. But I don't know if that's... I don't know.
He swapped them. I see it now. He swapped them.
Oh,
funny,
not very
fucky, Knuckles,
nunnies.
nunnies. It makes sense. This is the greatest fan fiction we've ever read.
The fight began. Sonic grasped Knuckles' third penis head, the weakest of the bunch, as we all know, and tossed him to the stone floor. Knuckles poked and poked and poked and poked at Sonic's sides.
With
Sonic
what?
his fingers, I guess, his bowling ball hands.
Okay.
Sonic waggled his middle finger with a snarkiness that could cut steel. Knuckles ran full speed in a zigzag pattern. Knuckles tried to jump under Sonic, jumping is not the best method to get under someone, but still. But Sonic did a huge split and tore his ligament. Knuckles took this opportunity to give Sonic the triple-decker underpunch cranberry stunner. Gotcha now, bitch, Knuckles said, saying the word bitch. And, 3 other words in that sentence. Oh, God. Where would I even be hiding the emerald if I did have the emerald? Sonic giggled. Knuckles pulled a bandsaw out of his bag of tricks. We'll have to find out, isn't he?
Oh my God. That looked... Oh man.
Out of his bag of tricks?
Yeah, he's pretty much dead, Sonic. Yeah, bandsaw is very fatal.
Just at that then, Amy slammed through the walls.
Sonic!
She bellowed.
Where the bin fuck you this morning have?
Amy paused and took a sip of water from the hot tub. Fully hydrated, she was able to speak again in sentences.
Sonic, I've been looking for you all day, and this is how you repay me?
Ha! You kind of just said your name, Sonic said.
I get it. Repay me.
Amy.
Amy.
Cool joke, Sonic, Knuckles chuckled, which he usually doesn't do, as opposed to Sonic, who does. Give me a fist bump. Yeah, Sonic did. Amy fumed.
I didn't spend the last 11 hours running around town searching for you just to find you in a gay bathhouse with your new man lover.
What? New man lover. Your new man and your lover. One of the bison coughed into his hand hoof thing. We accommodate all sexualities here. He gave a thumbs up. Amy grabbed his hand and twisted it the wrong way, breaking his wrist so he would give a thumbs down. Oh, that's good. That's good.
I just imagine he just like has a casual face. He's like, yeah, and then she just fucking just twists it in half,
rips his arm in half.
Oh my, just like that, like no warning. Oh my God.
Amy turned 2.5 rotations to the left, then 1 full rotation to the right, and then another rotation and a half to the left, and then a half rotation to the right. So it was just 2.5 rotations in total. I never expected you to see
That's
you
me.
with
That's
that.
me. That's me.
Okay.
I'm Amy. Get your facts straight. Get your facts straight, boy.
Actually, we accept facts of all sexualities here. Thumbs up.
Yeah. Snap.
Yeah.
I never expected to see you with that sex toy and that sex
man. Sex man.
Woo!
This looks like a job for Sex Man. This is a power tool, Amy, Knuckles explained.
You're the tool here, Sonic.
Amy said to Nud.
Wait, does she think that Knuckles is Sonic? Or sorry, Nud?
Yeah, Nud. Yeah, everyone's favorite Sonic character. Nud. A kid. Knuckles got up off of Sonic. I know this might look weird right now, Amy, but I can assure you that this has nothing to do with you. Just two people slamming each other's buttholes. No, they didn't say anything about buttholes. Amy was sure in a bad mood.
Oh, yeah, of course it doesn't have anything to do with me. Or it doesn't have to do with whatever. You don't want anything to do with me, do you, Sonic? I can see in your eyes. I can hear it on the phone. I can taste it while I'm I can taste it while I'm eating your ass. I taste Knuckles.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god, everyone cheating on each other. God damn. This is a fucked up
How
world.
would you know what Knuckles tastes like? Sonic shrugged. He turned to his red friend. That's one word. Red friend. What the fuck have you been doing with my Amy? Knuckles was running out of time. Angel Island is falling, guys. I really need those emeralds. Amy looked Sonic dead in the eyes.
If you don't tell me the truth right now, I'm gonna shatter your jewels.
She grabbed his testicles.
Wait, who's the testicles? I'm very confused. Knuckles or Sonic?
I think Sonic's.
Oh god, I can't tell anymore.
Sonic knew what he had to do. He looked his pink love in the eyes and told her the one truth he'd never told her before. Hi, gonna shatter your jewels. I'm Sonic. The end.
It just ends there.
I'm gonna shatter your jewels. I'm Sonic.
Hi, I'm gonna shatter your jewels. I'm Sonic.
You know, Shatter the Jewels is my favorite rap group.
Man, yeah, they're really so much better than that overrated piece of shit show Run the Jewels. God damn.
Yeah, much harder shit with Shatter the Jewels.
Yeah, so hard it's like you can barely even hear it.
Yeah.
That's just how hard it is.
Good lord. I do think this is a self-aware one. I think this is written to be bad.
Yeah. I mean,
wow,
yeah.
Are they good at it?
Oh man. Okay, so I guess that's kind of our analysis on that one. We still got a bit of time left, so do you want to just go to that other one and read for the hell of it?
Why not? I need more of what's his name. Fucking no wind for this hole.
All right, here's the link for that. I'm gonna put in the Skype chat. Oh shoot. Okay, here's the characters as well. From what I could gather, there may be more, but of course you're gonna be there. Sonic is there again, but there's another character that I'm gonna be playing that should raise an eyebrow for you.
Oh, I already see it. Jeez,
yeah.
Great. Should I just do the guys?
Yeah, I have you down as like the narrator and Sonic, and I am Amy again. She's in here. The press man, who I guess is like the press guy or something. I don't know.
Yeah, he doesn't like naming people.
Yeah, and
that are just jobs.
Oh boy, Twilight Sparkle.
Sparkle, sparkle.
Sparkle, sparkle. Fucking purple piece of shit. Anyway, yeah. Okay, link once again in the description if you want to read along. This has got a T rating this time, so it's not quite as mature. But sucks. I read a little bit of it, and oh dear.
Well, this is short and sweet, so I want to know how much action we can pack into this.
Okay, I'm going to like completely like zoom in on the page so I don't spoil anything for myself. Okay, ready?
Yes.
All right, take it away, narrator.
All right. His story starts where all good stories start. Sonic, what?
Sorry, I should also point out this story is called The Journey.
It's The Journey.
It is The Journey.
Sonic woke up. Where's my chow? Where's my coffee? Where's my Amy? Where is my beautiful house? Where is my beautiful wife? They didn't say those last two. That's Talking Heads lyrics. Continue. That's me. Twilight Sparkle brushed Sonic's head to the side.
We needed an heir to the throne. You're the only person fit and fast enough to run this country. I said that in the opposite position that the story put it in, but it doesn't matter. I am old and dying.
Are you really, Twilight?
I'm not sure.
She took a sip of her tonic water and spat it back out into the same cup. Thirsty?
Thirsty?
Yeah, I keep reading your lines because I'm so fucking confused. Sonic stood up on the bed. Now is not the time for questions. Where am I? This writer is a genius. Twilight did not answer Sonic.
I have a disease, and I'm not going to live... a non-specific disease that makes me age, I guess, and I'm not going to live much longer. You must inform my friends of this, for I am too old and weak, yet not too old and weak to give you tonic water that I spit out.
Sonic revved up his engines. Where are your friends? Sonic said. He didn't care. He didn't care. Why did he ask then?
Sonic, I tripped and fell in the dirt, and it got all over me. I need your help right now. Pronto. Okay, I guess the disease was in the dirt.
Yeah, dirt. Sonic is my name, Sonic decreed, and he bolted out of the door and bolted the door shut.
Oh dear, no, Twilight's gonna die.
Oh no, she's not.
Oh, okay, I see. The fuck?
Yep.
Read, narrator, read.
Twilight took off the mask and Amy stepped out.
This is all... And I mean, I have a slightly higher pitch. This is all part of my birthday plan,
she said to herself and no one else. Sonic didn't know where he was going and found himself in a town. The town. Tails walked out of the bar with a yellow-orange balloon over his head. He started talking to Sonic, but all of the air that came out of him inflated the balloon around his head. Sonic couldn't make out what he was saying. Sonic marched while Tails scrawled, "I'm suffocating," in the dirt. Well, that's unfortunate for Tails. Sonic's first leg of his journey was too much to handle. He had never been in a big city before, and this was one. I could really go for a Chili's, dog. like the restaurant chain's dog. I wonder if they have a dog. He walked up to the nearest stand and waved a fistful of cash. The man running his small business of selling meat and also sauce to go on that meat turned around to reveal himself as a red echidna with a long black mustache. Sonic grabbed him by the throat and punched the echidna into the cash register, locking it back up. "America is saved," he said before going to a real restaurant with real food. Sonic the Hedgehog had only one stop left, but first he had to get his fix. Unfortunately, he was too fast to know what his fix was before he got it. I'm not in it.
Is this fucking gibberish?
It really is. Sonic woke up. It was time for Sonic to take on Vietnam. The newsman held up the speaker to Sonic. Sonic!
No, I'm the newsman.
You're a newsman.
Sonic, what is your goal for visiting Vietnam?
The reporter was probably in his mid-40s, with a black suitcase and even blacker teeth. He had dark brown hair and light brown eyes, and Sonic found him immediately. Because he was standing right next to him. That's who's talking to me, he figured out. He grabbed a microphone and phoned it in. What? That's who's talking to me. I love that. I'm going to say that now every time someone begins speaking to me. I'm going to be like, "Oh, that's who's talking to me." I'd like to say to all of you today, here today, no just one today. The press looked onwards. I will not stop going through Vietnam until I find our troops, and I will tell them this following thing. The press turned their microphones off as they got what they wanted. All of them piled into the media van, the Vanedia, and drove up and away. The president and the president's pet hedgehog watched them depart. They looked towards each other and simultaneously said, I will tell them there is still hope. There is still pain. But regardless of what you are feeling, I am the president of the United States. Sonic was an authority figure. These are like some fucking amazing like wolf puppy tweets. There's still hope. There's still pain. But regardless of what you are feeling, I am the president of the United States. The lone Secret Service agent that had remained with his beloved oligarch asked him, "Are you ready to depart? To leave?" They took one look and decided. Sonic woke up. He had no face. He had no limbs. He could not breathe. He could not eat any more chili dogs. Sonic took in a warm yellow-orange glow through his being. Simple tones played in the back of his mind. Sonic, wake up. He says, is this you? You playing the tones?
I think that's himself saying it.
All right. Sonic, wake up, he said. Not Sonic. It wasn't Sonic. It had never been Sonic. The waves pushed against his hair. Spines. The air pushed against his spines. He tasted the warm, salty air in his spines. Sonic took a whiff. This smells like shit, said Sonic.
Wait, he doesn't have a face.
I hate this. Get me out. The breeze blew. Sonic was not supposed to be here, but he was left for an eternity in the cosmic haze of his own consciousness. It was here where the hog would spend all of his hard-earned cash, all of his gum. This is what he had been training for. Sonic raised his arms, or what he thought were his arms. Sonic was in a coma. She didn't think he was going to make it. She knew he wasn't going to make it.
Happy birthday, Sonic,
she said, with 4 periods. The EKG bumped once more as she pulled the plug. Her own skin wrinkled and curled up as her vision became a vortex of shapes, colors, and more shapes. Amy said goodbye to the nurse as she pulled her own plug, but she stopped halfway because the blood stopped going into her arms. So she was stuck in this kind of weird death limbo for a while before the nurse noticed and pushed the button that said no more life. Reality went concave and collapsed into itself. Goodbye, Sonic. The end. What the fuck? Reality is an illusion. Good fucking lord.
Let's check out some of the reviews for this work of art.
Does it have any?
Oh, it's got 11. It's got 11 of them.
Yes, reviews, please.
Let me see if I can find the best one. I'll just read the fucking newest one. Al Jadaxi said, scathing political satire. However, I feel you could have gone deeper into the Nishichem boys you explored towards the end. Gis is das Leben, das Selb is das... I hope I didn't say anything offensive there. Oh, God. Okay. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good.
Here's the... So we've got... Totally interesting. What the hell? One word. Bad. Gah, what did I just read? 11 out of 10, would troll again. This is the standard of writing I aspire to live up to.
I'm so confused right now. Should we just end it here, or do you want to read like another fanfiction or something?
No.
Okay.
Good Lord.
Okay.
I'm scarred. I'm scared.
Well, yeah, so that was both Cuckles and The Journey.
I've been on a journey. That was not a good journey. Not a fun journey.
I hope you enjoyed our dramatic reading of it.
Sure.
We'll be looking at more next time. Well, not next time, but at some point in the future.
Probably,
I guess. Oh God, it took like I don't know how long. I can't remember how long it took for the fucking element of history thing to just kind of lose itself. I mean, probably from the very beginning, but like hell, it was at least tolerable for at least half an hour. But this shit, like immediately.
Well, there was like 17 chapters of truth or dare. Before we got to the part where they were going door to door, like they were selling fucking Girl Scout cookies.
And they met Jesus. I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed Jesus wasn't in here.
No Hitler or Jesus in either one of these two fics. 0 out of 10.
Yeah, I mean, at least we did get the Well, we got something. We got stuff. Don't know what it was.
It's good stuff.
See you next time, folks.
Bye.
And yeah. Don't write fanfics, please. And if you do, send them to us so we can make fun of it, so we can convince you never to write them again.
Give Sonic a face.